Hello and welcome to From Lulie Street for another week. And after a weekend of a lot of games of footy against the Cats, I'm joined here by Marcus Wagner. The VFL Pies produced arguably the best of the lot in the weekend, Wags.
Well, it was a thrilling game. Obviously, the guys skipped away to a really handy 37-point lead in the first quarter, kicking with a pretty strong breeze. But it really set up the rest of the game. Unfortunately, we lost Jamie Elliott early in the second quarter. Walsh will touch on that a bit more in his injury report. Don't want to steal his thunder, but that was a real shame for Jamie. Game tightened up a bit in the second quarter, but third quarter was pivotal. Andrew Gallucci might touch on him a bit later, Gaston. Kicked 4 goals in the third quarter, but then Geelong mounted another comeback in the last quarter, hit the front 22-minute mark, but Jared Blair, back in the VFL side, took a nice little dangle in the pocket and lucky enough to score a 50-metre penalty, encroaching on the mark.
Getting into that protected space.
Topical rule in 2018 Gaston, but played in our favour. Blairy kicked the goal and we held on, so it was a great win by the VFL Pies.
Well, we're not going to complain about that ruling this week because it worked out very well for us at the Holden Centre. We've really picked up on what's been an impressive start to the season this year. Yeah,
I mean the boys, we knew we had a pretty strong list going into the 2018 season. Some of our pickups, our VFL listed players have been exceptional and a really strong, even AFL list. So apart from the blip against Port Melbourne, the guys have pretty much been flawless, and it's fantastic to get reward for effort.
Now you mentioned Jared Blair before, and he had 27 disposals, 2 goals, and of course 132 Lulie points. Wags, tell us more.
That's a big Lulie game by Jared. We expect that from him, given he performed really well at AFL level in the last 2 weeks and just got squeezed out unfortunately. But yeah, great to see him just bounce back and really put his hand up again. He was super. Cal Welling's been a really solid performer for us this year. 113 Lulies. Brody Mychek, the anti-Lulie from last week, became a Lulie. Yeah, that makes sense. Lulie this week with 108 Lulies. Alex Vasolo, 105 Lulies. He's putting in a really good block of work. He's had a great last month. Spent a bit more time higher this week through high half forward in the wing. Had 25 touches, was fantastic, and he keeps knocking down the door of senior selection. So can't ask more from Faz. And we touched on him earlier, the Gooch, Andrew Gallucci.
Now he's not there on the Lulie list.
Oh, he is.
He is there on the Lulie list. All right, well I was jumping ahead because he is
my United Petroleum Player of the Week. And it's mainly stems from that third quarter, but here's a little note to Charlie Constable from Geelong, mate. If you're going to give a guy a lip, probably not the best move because Gooch was running off the ground, got a bit of lip from Charlie, and then proceeded to kick 4 goals too after that moment in about 20 minutes of footy. So lesson learnt, Charlie. But fantastic. I mean, the Gooch has brought a lot of speed, a bit of cheek to our forward line. He's just lively and he's been fantastic for us this year. He was super against Essendon and butted up again on Sunday with a fantastic performance. So he gets my United Petroleum Player of the Week.
There you go. Now you thought a 4-point game was close at the Holden Centre on Sunday, didn't you?
It was probably more the blowout of the day, wasn't it?
It was, because things got even closer after that. We played out a draw in the VFLW against the Cats later on in the afternoon. We led all day, we were inaccurate in front of goal, and luckily we could hang on to a draw because the Cats were coming there as well. They just didn't go away all weekend, Geelong, did they? They
didn't, and unfortunately we were probably the more persistent ones over at the MCG. That was, I guess, a disappointing result of the weekend, but it was great to see the other 2 teams at least get some points from the weekend. But yeah, disappointing result at the MCG, but it was a big day. Triple header, our first triple header in the footy side of things.
Yeah, that's right, and we're back in action again this weekend. VFLW is here at the Holden Centre on Sunday. We're off to Piranha Park, Wax.
Yeah, Coburg. Geez, TV game, Gas. So
huge, get a haircut.
Rivers has booked in for a legal solarium session. And you can maybe get some tips through the hair, but learned that from Dale Tapping. He has always looked amazingly brown for our...
Taps went 2 weeks out. Riv needs to learn.
Yeah, he does. He might just go to spray this time. Yeah. But yeah, big game against Coburg. Yeah, hopefully we can get the job done. TV game, but get along, Pies fans. There's a nice double header into the St Kilda game at Etihad that night. So we'll have another strong side and hopefully another strong performance. But the VFL Pies are flying, Gasto.
They certainly are. 210.
F word.
We're not
going to go there.
Do you want to go there now?
Oh, I'm going there. It's top 4 or else.
See, I was thinking F word for flag pies. VFL flag pies. There we go. We've
really early.
210 Piranha Park. We'll see you there as we take on Coburg. Until then, go VFL Pies.